Good evening. Tonight we are going to do something a little bit different with Personality Dating Sim by Fickle Sickle. They were kind enough to give us a copy of this game, and I am excited because I really appreciate innovation. The premise for this is that we're going to do a dating sim based on personality, and I'm going to apologize to my chat. I need to... For some reason, the screen size can't be messed with very well, and my volume is also probably way off. Let me mess with that as well real quick. Thank you, Sky, for the raid. Let me adjust volume because volume is very, very awkward right now. Things have been... Getting this set up has been slightly weird. I don't know why. We're gonna put you... we can turn that down more. That seems about better. Music can still be heard. Oh, Neberos is here. I'm so excited. Okay, good. I hope Talakahath is able to show up as well. Let me pull up chat on my phone really quick so I can still see what you guys are saying. I'm really excited just because this kind of takes me back to a time when... I don't know who all was on the internet in the early, like, around 2000 through 2006, I kind of want to say. Just because it was a different time. Do I have a way to adjust my window settings? That I don't know what that did. Welcome to Personality Dating Simulator. Anyway, back in the day, it was a very different time. You know, and it was very... Like, I feel like nowadays you meet somebody on the internet and you get to see their lovely face and you get to know they are a real person unless you don't know how to use the internet, in which case you're a good friend of mine who made some mistakes a few years back, but we won't talk about that on stream. And it takes me back to this kind of idea that of the way people connect. And I'm not articulating this very well, but there's something unique about the way that people connect with just words and with these ideas and with this sort of thing. And so I'm hoping this game evokes some of kind of that feeling of just what it's like to get to know somebody for who they are, because I think there's a lot of... in our society today, we lack a lot of the language to really describe relationships in a non-romantic way. We don't have a good way to describe different kinds of friendships. We don't even have a word... I was thinking about this a few minutes before stream. We don't even have a word for... You know how there's that one friend in a friend group who sticks out or is weird in some way, or is the person that you take responsibility for even though you don't agree with all the stuff they do? Like, the fact that the closest thing we have to a word for that is that one friend is weird in and of itself. And there's something here. There's something here. I hope it pays off. We're going to meet 5 different colors with unique interests and personalities. After meeting all of them, we'll choose which one we're most attracted to. And this is where I want chat to come in tonight. Somebody in chat remind me how much the highlight your message thing costs. I think it's like 100 or 200, or is that 1,000? I forget, but I feel like there's a good way we can redeem some sparks in chat to make some decisions for us. So we get to decide who to date before we get to see what they look like. And as the game developer was saying right here, you know, the game is meant to simulate what it's like to date a person for who they are, not what gender they are. And I'm tackling this from more the perspective of just connection. I think there's something fascinating about human connection because dating doesn't just require the physical side of things, you know? Perfect. There we go. However, there can be other interpretations. Perfect. So my take on this is that your take on this might be different. And I want chat to help out here. I want a good way. 100 for highlight. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is for those of you who want to impact my decisions here, go ahead and start using some of your highlight my message in chat. Yeah, this is Love is Blind the game, Derv. So this is pink. Obviously the stereotype is that pink must be a woman. But we don't know that. Pink could be a man, pink could not identify. I don't know. I just want to know what kind of person pink is. I consider myself to be a chill and go with the flow type of color. Okay, can we just all start describing ourselves as colors, please? That's just gonna be the... I'm not describing myself as a person anymore, I'm describing myself as color. Okay, how do you know I look like I'd be pretty cool to hang out with? I understand that if you're a chill and go with the flow kind of color, that you're gonna think that of everyone. Can you see me? Are there cameras somewhere around here watching me? Green is energetic and extroverted. I also don't mind staying in every once in a while. So in other words, green is the most vaguely, yeah, I like to go out and have a lot of fun and party, but I don't like to party too much. A night in is pretty good too, kind of person. Let's see how this works out. So far I'm not impressed with green just due to the genericism of that description. Blue, of course, wins by default because blue is the best color in the world. Oh, and of course, tonight we are wearing a winter knot with our Gryffindor tie. I'm a Slytherin, not a Gryffindor, but since we're doing a personality compatibility thing, it only makes sense that we have something to represent personality. And I probably would have been sorted into Gryffindor if I'd been sorted in as a kid, so we're fine there. I'm a goal-oriented color who enjoys having intelligent conversations. See, right there, blue just won me over. If you're also goal-oriented and intelligent, then I'm interested. I like how blue is just straight to the point. Like, if you're not here for the same things I am, let's pass. Red, contrary to what we might assume from the color red, is very shy and awkward. But once I get comfortable with someone, I come out of my shell. So red is our introvert, is kind of the first impression. Here's the interesting thing right now is we're making some very quick first impressions on each of these. I'd like to get to know you. Oh, hey there. I'm a flirty and romantic color. I hope you're into that because you're really cute. How does it see me? How? No, Sky. I know that I'm a Slytherin. Dibs on yellow. Sky wants yellow. Sky has currently posted a... so first we get to ask some things to get to know them. Oh, we can just jump straight into choose who you want to date, so we can skip the first half of the game. Okay, chat, what question do we want to ask? I'm going to assume that some people are going to ask for the cats and dogs question, but go ahead and highlight your message. Whoever gets it in first will decide which question we ask. Yellow wants to Nickmo. First we're picking a question. Let's go with the question first. So far, Sky has pushed us towards yellow by default. Motivations. Okay, Nebros has come in with motivations. Where is our motivation? What are your motivations in life? I'm just taking what life gives me one step at a time. Happiness is my motivation. Without it, the world is just gray. I'm not impressed by green so far at all. I'm motivated by success and accomplishments. Not a surprise there. My family is my motivation. I want to support them. The drive to meet and be with the person of my dreams is my motivation. See, I wish Future Guy was here now, because that would have described him at one point in time. I feel like that person could be you. See, yellow knows how to flirt. And blue is calling yellow out on it. Perfect. Guys, I think I'm blue. Nah, I'm just confident, unlike red. Oh, they're smack talking each other. Okay, that's funny. You know, yellow, sometimes it's good to be reserved. You'll scare away the goal. Happy, happy, happy. Let's all be happy. Does anyone else get the feeling green might be in a cult? Okay, so what's our next question, chat? Whoever highlight my message first and gets it in gets to decide our next question. Oh, and we can ask motivations again, apparently. I'm surprised it still leaves it on the list. That's kind of... I'd like to see it at least make it dimmer or darker to show that we've already asked. No, game. So non-committal just means no commitment. I think you're mixing up non-committal with non-consensual. Yeah, Kirby, the gear shape is sexy, I'll give it that. But I also really like this pointy triangle-ish thing that Pink has going on. You guys can see the conversations on the screen. Employment. Durf went for employment. Okay, where was the employment? What are your employment situations? Pink is working in fast food right now. I'm not sure I want to take my career yet. Green works as a theme park and a performer and loves their job. See, that is finally some personality out of Green. That makes me excited. That's unique. I manage a large corporation and own a small business on the side. Okay. I realize this is a flaw with the dev, not like understanding, but anyone who is telling me that they run a large corporation and own a small business on the side is full of crap. You might have various nonprofits you work with. Is kind of more the way it's described. Like we have a charity as well. Nobody talks about it this way in the industry. It takes a lot of my free time away, but it's worth it. So Blue is literally looking for a trophy spouse, partner, whatever, but also has a lot of money. Well, Blue, way to show us up. What? Was I supposed to lie and say I'm a failure who works in fast food? Oh, and Yellow's just calling out savage. I really dig them all interacting with each other. I haven't played a lot of dating sims, but I haven't seen that happen in any of the ones I've played. Manages and owns are not the same. Trophy bot? Oh gosh. Trophy bot is a new possible emote. I don't work yet because I'm a full-time student. Okay. I'm a full-time massage therapist. I give great massages. See, as someone who has worked in the dance industry, I can relate to a lot of things by default with Yellow. What's our next question, guys? What's our next question? Someone highlight my message and choose a question. I'm actually losing track of some of the details about each one while I'm managing chat. So, I am clearly Blue in person. Red describes Cypress well enough. Green working at a theme park is really interesting, but Green also just doesn't know how to communicate very well, in my opinion. Yellow has good personality and is a masseuse. And Pink hasn't really stood out to me at all yet. That kind of makes me sad. Are we gonna have a question, guys? Or am I choosing one? Hobbies. Thank you, Zach. Which one? What are your hobbies? I enjoy playing video games and chilling with friends. Green loves shopping and dancing. See, now Green is becoming interesting because Green can't like flirt or be forward for crap, but has an interesting person in there. Writing short fictions and volunteer. How does Blue have time to volunteer? You manage a corporation, you own a small business on the side, you have time to write, and you volunteer. See, Blue is kind of full of crap here. I like playing video games and going to the movies. Don't copy me, Red. Ooh. My hobbies include cuddling and sightseeing. How could you not all love shopping and dancing? I don't know how anyone else could not love dancing. I'm with Green on that. Shopping, it's fine. I guess we just have better and stronger values than you. Oh. Blue is insulting for that. There's some good sass going on. Durf, I don't know which color you are yet. Possibly green. Blue is catfishing me. See, I'm with Zach on that. I think Blue is catfishing us. All right, guys, do we have another question we're going to ask? We still have favorite foods. We still have cats or dogs. We still have money or love. Blue will choose money. I think all of the others will choose love. Oh, we asked motivations. We haven't asked how everyone's doing yet. All right. Rasp, you taking off? Is that what's going on? Was a perfect gift is a good question. And what traits do all of you look for in a potential partner? That's also very important. We need to test some actual compatibility here. Oh, he resubbed. Thank you, Rasp. I appreciate that. Did that not show up on my stream? I need to fix my notifications at some point. I don't know why they're not showing up properly. That makes me sad. You keep getting an error trying to redeem Nebros? I mean, if we're having problems, I can just choose a question myself. We need to find out what they're actually looking for. Let's actually test the waters here and make sure we're not getting catfish, because that's a very real possibility. I look for someone who isn't too much to handle and is easy to chill with. So Pink is going to crack in a crisis, okay. I look for optimism and energy in my potential partners. I look for someone who's goal-driven and intelligent. Didn't we ask these questions already? I want my potential partners. So red is open to more than just me. Be able to bring me out of my shell and be patient with me. Yellow is also down for partners. Have to be good people. Appearances don't matter a lot to me. Sky was able to get it to redeem just fine. That's odd. I'll go with the how is everyone. Let's check in with them while you're all still having this struggle. Rasp and I are both blue. Air stream fist bump, Rasp. I'm doing all right, thanks for asking. I'm doing awesome, I hope you are too. I'm kind of stressing out, not going to lie. I appreciate you asking. See, that's the first time I haven't felt like blue has been trying to catfish me now. Ooh, red, I just feel really awkward. This is some honesty here. This is some raw honesty. I'm doing good since I'm talking to you. See, yellow knows how to flirt. Okay, I'll start going just down the list of... did someone say favorite foods? Was Cypress asking for favorite foods, or were we just talking about cake? So that's about favorite foods. I don't know, I like all foods, but if I have to choose one, I would say pizza rolls. Green really likes cake, especially carrot cake. I mean, carrot cake is... it's better than cheesecake. I mean, cheesecake's not really a cake, but, like, still. Ugh. Steak, mashed potatoes, and red wine makes a perfect meal for me. I'm starting to burn out on steak myself, but I've had too much. Chicken tenders are yummy. Red is definitely a college kid. You should be more confident, Red. Fondue in front of a warm and cozy fireplace. Yellow knows what's up a little bit. At least I'm not cheesy like fondue in front of a fireplace. Oh. Fighting makes me sad. So green can't handle conflict. If I had to choose, I'd say you're all cheesy. I'm glad we're playing this game on stream now. Like, all this sass between the colors is so good. What did I do? No, game, you are not green. I don't think you're any of these, game. Okay, cats or dogs? Both, I like all animals, generic answer. Definitely cats. Dogs are cute too, though. That's fascinating. I'm really surprised that green chooses cats over dogs. I'm definitely a dog person. They're smarter than cats. You take that back, blue. Cats are definitely smarter than dogs. Dogs are just more easily trained. Unlike blue, I love cats. Mine always cheer me up when I'm feeling down. I didn't say that I don't love cats. Dogs are just smarter. Blue is more practical than I am. Like, get some personality. Come on. Learn some humor. If dogs are so smart, then why are you so dumb? Oh my, I've never said something so cruel. Please forgive me. Wait. If I can bring out the worst in green, I kind of want to date green. That was actually pretty funny. It was. Oh. I have like the worst itch on my nose right now. It's bothering me so much. As a dog owner myself, I have to go with dogs. I'll let you pet them if you want. Of course Yellow owns dogs. No surprise there. Cypress is just in chat. Like, I love chicken tenders. Oh. Okay, what do we got? We got food, hobbies, cats or dogs, employment. We haven't asked money or love yet. I pick love over money any day. Love, of course. I like love. Money is helpful in creating love and happiness, so money. This should be a good philosophical conversation, actually. Because... I mean, there's... How do I phrase what I'm thinking? Because like we have this whole love versus money debate, but it's a terrible debate because you never get to just choose love or money. And you can absolutely choose both. You're just choosing what you focus your attention on is all really is going on. And money creates opportunities. Same as any other, you know. You know, you can I had a friend several how long ago was this? 2012, I want to say. He didn't have a whole lot of money, but he would at every first date he would take a woman to dinner. He would drop like $50 on the dinner, like way more than like for the fact that he was working like just above minimum wage. It was crazy to me, you know. And for him, it was all about the conversation in a connection. He cared very much about having a good conversation as he was with. That's why he stuck with the dinner date. It made sense. And it's funny because in his case, the money just allows you to worry about the meal, or you don't have to worry about the meal anymore. Like, it doesn't have to worry about the fact that you're dropping like 5 hours of work on dinner. That's more than half your workday already, just going to a workday that week going to dinner. And he was going on dates like once a week when he was employed. He was very much looking for his wife, and yeah, like Zach is saying in chat, money doesn't buy happiness, but it does eliminate stress, to a certain degree at least. I think it's very difficult to find love if you're in financial difficulty, certainly, because you're so worried about how do I get this month's rent covered, or even next week's bills covered, and you don't have time to just relax and lean on somebody else. Red is just like, I'm gonna pick love. That would be a nice thing to have. Okay, Red's indecisive too. Oh, Red, that's so sad. Oh, it's true. Oh, babe, you already know I'm picking love. Of course you are, Yellow. Yellow is Future Guy. I wish Future Guy was in chat tonight. What do we do? Money or love? Motivations? I asked how everyone is. I asked what... Did I ask what traits they look for in a partner? I feel like I did. Right, I did. Okay. What is the perfect gift? Perfect gift would be anything with a lot of thought. Perfect gift would be a global explosion of life that turns the whole world vibrant with color and resources. Can someone in chat explain to me what on earth that is supposed to mean? Because that is the most generic-y, Pinterest-y thing, which is getting back to my original problem with green. I can't talk to somebody who is just a Pinterest quote board. Like, you can use Pinterest quotes, but have an explanation of what that means. A global explosion of life that turns the whole world vibrant with color and resources. Recourses. Is that supposed to say resources or recourses? All right, good night, Rasp. Green's on something, Nebro says. That's entirely possible. Yellow is the super flirty one. Don't you think that's a bit unrealistic? The question didn't ask for a realistic answer. That's fair. That's fair. Anything that's really expensive is a perfect gift for me. We're not dating blue. Gold dig, exactly. A potion that makes me less awkward and shy would be great, which is exactly the answer Cypress would give to that question. Oh, that's gold. Spending my life with someone like you would be the best gift anyone could ever ask for. I have a bad feeling that Yellow is one of those ones who falls like really fast and hard and then gets bored later on, Blue is an expletive. Green. Yeah, Zach, I'm starting to think green is in a cult as well. Game, Yellow right now is saying spending my... Oh, right, my face is covering up part of the text. Spending my life with someone like you would be the best gift anyone could ever ask for. Okay, are the highlighter message working? Go ahead and cast votes with highlight my message. And choose... I wonder if there's a limited number of messages that can be highlighted at once. That might be part of it as well. Who are we going to choose? I will let chat decide. So if we can get some highlight my message to work. And go ahead and, after you do that, go ahead and spam emotes a little bit. Zach is just saying not blue. Spam emotes a little bit, just in case the highlight my message is limited by that. Why is this so accurate? Cypress is asking. Like, personally, I'm down for pink or yellow. It's kind of my play. Is anyone else going to cast a vote? Game is just saying absolutely not blue. I think watching yellow be all flirty could be interesting. Okay, we've got a vote for yellow, and we've got 2 votes against blue, essentially. Like I said, guys, go ahead and post some. Cypress is saying not green. Okay. So our options are pink, red, and yellow, with yellow getting the win. I think Sky originally said yellow. Actually, I think Sky originally told me to stay away from yellow was what it was, right? What was it, Sky? I'm scrolling up. Sky said dibs on yellow. So the question is Sky going to let... Yeah, Cypress can't read him. But like I said, guys, go ahead and post some normal messages after you do the highlight ones, because I think it only allows so many messages to be highlighted at once, possibly. Yeah, have a good night, Rasp. Nebros is going for pink. Okay, Nebros was able to redeem for pink. So we're kind of tied for pink or yellow. I will tie break for yellow if we don't have another vote cast. We're going to give it another 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16. Are we choosing pink? 14, 13, or yellow? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Why is yellow as an orange? Dirt votes yellow. Okay, we're going yellow, guys. Let's find out if yellow's a cool person. I'm so happy I spent a day with you. We get to find out what yellow looks like, I think? You and yellow arrive at the beach. What would you like to do? Chat, what do we want to do? Do we want to swim or build a sandcastle? Personally, I'm a terrible swimmer, so I would say build a sandcastle. Then again, we're at the beach. Kind of got to go in the water. Yellow is orange due to white text. Thank you for pointing that out, Nebros. Swim or build a sandcastle, guys. Swim or build a sandcastle. Nebros is going for swim. I'm at the beach. I'm already nervous, says Game. We're gonna go with swim. Going with swim. Yeah, it's so hot. Let's cool off in the water. Game's just like, I just want to leave. Yeah, Game, do you not like the beach, or are you just uncomfortable being with yellow? Both are fair options. Being in the water with you is so nice. Let's find out how quickly this gets steamy, guys. Wait, your skin. It's glowing. You're unbelievably attractive. Ooh, that's a line right there. That is a line. Hey, I know we're looking at the sunset, but you're glowing. You are so unbelievably attractive. That's a line. Come on. Something just brushed against my leg. I think it's a shark. Okay. Okay. Guys, are we punching the shark, or are we going to scream and kick? Zach also voted for swim. Good, good, good. Cypress was going for sandcastle. If they can build a good sandcastle, they can build a good relationship. Cypress, that is some wisdom right there. If they can build a good sandcastle, they can build a good relationship. Durf, the whole purpose of this premise is that we're getting to know somebody for who they are. It doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be physical. We're spending a day with somebody who we want to spend a day with. This person clearly wants a physical relationship. Punch the shark even though it probably blinks, says Game. And Zach goes for punches, so we're punching the shark. You saved me. And now we have food for later. Let's get some Dapper Rift winks in chat, guys, please. You have a very strong punch. Thank you so much for doing that. You know, I've had a beautiful day with you, and I'd love to have more days like this. Oh, we can change our mind. Skipping my shark joke, says Kirby. You can stun a shark by hitting its nose. Good point, Cypress. Okay, we're going to keep dating yellow. I'm just going to go ahead and make that executive decision. We're going to follow this path. We probably can, Neberos, but I'm gonna stick down the yellow path. We are currently doing The Bachelor Spark Bomb Edition with personality dating sim. Ooh, life story. You and Yellow dated for a month before making the relationship official. After a year of being in the relationship, Yellow has an accident at the house party. What do you do? I'm going to assume Yellow got drunk for this to happen. What do we do, guys? Are we going to be a good partner, or are we going to... Oh, no, there's two ways. Oh, sorry, we have to be a good partner no matter what. That's a shame. Are we going to tell everyone to stop laughing, or are we going to bring the change of clothes? I think we're in the end game. This is supposed to be a pretty short game. We might go through a couple of quick little runs just to check it out and see how it is, or we might actually call it... Here, why can't we do both? Neberos is going for the bling pants. All right, we're going with pants. Yellow is very embarrassed, but changes into the clean pants. 5 years later, you decide Yellow will be your partner for life. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yellow was talking about partners. I need to know what's going on here. Will you propose to Yellow or wait for Yellow to propose to you? I feel like we wait. I feel like waiting is the right call here, but I want to see if somebody's going to cast the official vote. Why is this an or? So I will go ahead and say I glanced at some of the reviews before turning this on, and I think this is the part where there was some criticism on the game, is just that we're suddenly time skipping so much. The early portion was really interesting though. Game is going with propose. Game, are you going to highlight that properly? Same with you, Durf. Durf, if you can't redeem the points, go ahead and refresh. I'm going to start. There's been some complaints about not having enough things to spend the channel points on, so we're going to go ahead and play with this little experiment tonight as a way to give some more. Zach went with propose. Alrighty. This whole genre keeps screwing me out. Fair. We're gonna propose. You propose to Yellow. Yellow says no. Plot twist! We have a plot twist. Yellow shot us down. 5 years pass by and Yellow is finally ready for marriage. 10 years after the wedding, you decide to move to a new home with... Yeah, this is time skipping a lot. What type of home do you pick? What do we pick, guys? Durf also went with the propose. Okay, good. What do we... I assume that we choose the high-rise condo. Yellow's a masseuse professionally. Then again, it's also been 20 years by this point? Yellow might not be a masseuse anymore. Like, that's some pain and stress on your body. But Yellow's also, like, a really flirty, out there kind of person. So, I mean, I feel like the high-rise condo is the right call. But what do you guys think, chat? What do you think? Where should I live with Yellow? Durf went with cabin. Are we going to have any contradictions to cabin, or are we going with Never? Let's go with the cabin. Neverose is just like cabin in the woods. Boy, you gonna die. This might kill Yellow's spirit, I feel like, though, with the cabin. It's a nice shirt, Yellow. You and Yellow had a romantic and dreamy relationship. Yellow lost some of his trust in you on the night he wet himself, when you brought him a new pair of pants instead of telling everyone to stop, not to laugh. See, that's cool. That's cool. There's actually a consequence to that decision. Zach's just like single story ranch house with a bay window. He said no when you proposed to him because he didn't have enough trust in you at the time. I'm confused as to why the words are wrapping around so weird. I mean, also this game window is basically forcing itself to be full screen, but it's not even full screen properly. It's just something else that's weird. In Windows 7, for those who might look at this later. After marriage, you and Yellow decide to adopt 2 kids. All right. The relationship slowly began to lose its strength. I'm not surprised by that. Yellow was a complete and total flirt. In hopes of saving the marriage, you both moved into a cabin in the woods, and one of us killed the other one. I think Neverus was right when she called this. It's not gonna be that bad, but it's gonna be something here. The marriage regained its strength and lasted until the end. Oh! I wonder if we had chosen the high-rise condo if Yellow would have cheated. You have unlocked Yellow OK. Ah! I hit the button on accident. You have unlocked Yellow OK ending. We didn't unlock Yellow good ending though. So I think there's supposed to be 15 endings. So there must be like a good, a bad, and an okay ending on each character. Do we, okay, there's this window button that didn't, does that just close that window? I think it, okay, so this was Yellow, and I assume these are the other characters probably, which is kind of a shame it's showing them on the title page, you know? And we got one image from the Yellow OK ending. Why is this blurry? Why is Yellow blurry while the background is all good? Yeah, so each of these must be for each of the characters. So do we want to go for this again? Told you yellow is trash. Good call, Cypress. Good call. It's blurry because you're just okay. That's fair. That's fair. Do we want to tackle this again, or do we want to move on to something else, guys? I know this has been a much shorter run than usual, but the game was supposed to be a shorter game than usual. We can choose one of the other ones and just keep powering through to see another ending or something. It's definitely weird to have the relationship accelerate that quickly. That's something that's definitely very odd. It would have been nice to have a few more of the progression things with the person. I understand that they're building up towards the multiple endings, but you can go ahead and include some inconsequential decisions along the way, just to make it feel a little more interesting. Durf is down for one more. What about the rest of you? Chat, do we want to choose one of the other? Do we want to choose pink this time? Wait, I can load a game? Where was the save button? Let's go for another game. We'll do one more. We'll see how much time we end up clocking on here. And we'll skip. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's my save button. There's my full screen log. Oh, that's cool. So I can just check the log to know what decisions got made. Do. Yes. We know. We choose the color. Ooh, Cypress wants to pick red. Okay, guys, go ahead and use some highlight my message to cast votes for who we are going to choose. Green is energetic and extroverted. I also don't mind staying in every once in a while. I'm kind of curious about Green's cult now. Blue, again, seems like a catfish. But I don't think they're actually going to go in the catfish direction. I think this is meant to be a legitimate, actual kind of thing. They're the same people game. It's consistent the entire time. Who are we choosing, guys? Come on, let's get some highlight my message to make the decision here. Yeah, Cypress, if you want me to go red, cast that vote for red. Cap. Nebura, find. Ooh. Neburos cast the vote for green. Find out what green is taking. Zach is going for red. Hello, Happy Cow Games. Let's get a few more votes cast in here. Yeah, Happy Cow Games. We're doing run number 2 right now. We dated yellow. We had a future with them, and we got the okay ending. The whole getting to know you part is really good, and that whole first date part is really good. It's just weird having the time skip afterwards. The game is kind of curious exactly how much of a prick red is. Cypress voted for red. Are we gonna have any more? We have a few more seconds if somebody else wants to redeem. Otherwise, we're going for red. Although yeah, green might share their drugs. I mean, that's gonna be one heck of a life. Green works at a theme park, I'm pretty sure, and enjoys dancing. Like, if I didn't value my memories so much, green would be one to spend a life with, I tell you right now. I think we're going with red. We are going with red. Hip hip hooray. I'm really nervous. I'll bet you are red. Oh, hey! Here's that walking trail that we had in our picture. You and Red arrive at a lakeside for a picnic. See, Cypress, here you go. What did you bring to eat? All right, guys, did we forget to bring food? Or do we bring grapes and sandwiches? I kind of want to say we forgot to bring food. That just seems like the funny decision. Happy Cow Games is voting for sandwiches. Neburos is voting for forgot. Are we going to get a tiebreaker? Jervis voted for forget. All right, let's go with the forgot. See, Happy Cow Games wanted to be prepared for a date. Happy Cow Games knows what it takes. Chad, on the other hand. Well, good thing we were by a lake and I brought fishing gear. Oh! Let's catch some food. Oh, Cypress was voting for the sandwiches. It's okay, Cypress. You remember to bring fishing gear. since you think that this is you. So we're gonna see if we can catch anything. I caught a big one, but I can't pull it in by myself. It's too strong. All right, guys, are we going to help our partner, our potential partner, reel in this fish, or are we going to encourage them? Nebros is voting for help. Happy Cow Games is going for encourage. Who's going to tie break it? Next one tie breaks it. See, I feel like the correct play for the good ending is probably encourage. And Nebros does raise a good point. Fish are strong. Are we going to have a tiebreaker on this? Somebody put in the tiebreaker. We'll go with it. Bad ending, hype, encourage. See, game, I'm pretty sure encourage is going to be the good ending. Red was pulled into the water and... What? What? What the... I don't swear on this channel, but... That was out of left field. What? Okay, this is the most messed up part too here. Is it taking us back to the... Holy crap. What? That didn't even get bad ending. That was just like, oh, game over. What? We're gonna... What? What? I mean, Game was apparently right with the bad ending hype, so let's give Game some credit in chat. Like, that didn't even get us bad ending. That was just like, nope, game over. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna... Same decisions. Same decisions. What? Red got pulled in by the fish and didn't make... What? No, so Nebros, when it went back to the menu, I legit thought it was going to be like, who else do you want to date right now? I was going to be like, that's messed up. We just lost somebody who we went on a first date with. Like, you don't just jump back into dating off of that. Wow. Okay, we're helping you to reel it in. I'm still stunned by this. Like, what? Whoa, it's so big. Thanks for helping me reel it in. Now we're going to eat good. I hope you like sushi. I actually don't care for sushi, though. Also, I really would like to keep seeing you. We're going to stick with this. We want to see whatever ending we got. Yeah, I know. Now the cabin in the woods joke no longer seems like it was a joke for Yellow taking us out. The life story just needs an extension. Like, you just go through this first date and suddenly the game is just kind of like meaningless at that point. You and Red became very close over the course of 3 months, enough time for Red to come out of their shell. After officially establishing the relationship on the 4th month, Red gets a horrible fever. No! Okay, chat, I'm letting you control this, so highlight my message. We'll go for 3 votes, the first 3 to get in. Obviously, we take Red to the hospital. Unless Red is just a troll ending the whole way around. Nebros has voted for hospital. Hospital, I'm terrified for Red. Let's get a second vote. First we'll decide. So if the second one also goes for hospital... I'm really worried this is just going to troll us the whole way around in hospitals and be like, oh, they caught coronavirus. Gosh, Red really is Cypress, man. I apologize for that joke, Cypress. Are we going to get a second vote? I'll just go with hospital if nobody else is going to cast the vote. Okay, Kirby just voted for death. Which I assume Kirby's vote then is a get medicine and soup from the store. Let me know if that's incorrect, Kirby. This just got so dark. I'm like expecting this to be this nice, light-hearted sense of like getting to know somebody for who they are rather than anything else. And it's like, no, you went on a first date, you encouraged them to become a better person, and they died for it. What? We're making a red shirt joke. Okay, unless Kirby's gonna... I think we're going with Nurse Hospital. Red is hospitalized for 4 days before... What on earth is this? So it really was serious. Are we just trying to cheat death? Are we in some Final Destination territory now? 2 years pass by and you decide Red will be your partner for life. Will you propose to Red or wait for Red to propose to you? Okay, let's please have some highlight my message in chat saying propose, because Red is not going to propose to us. What on earth is this game? I'm trying to wrap my head around this now. Like, I was totally okay with this when it was just some weird, awkward, like, oh, we just have, like, a life story that just kind of speeds by. No, Red is actively... Game is going for the let's wait and find out. No, that was what I was expecting, Zach. I was expecting, like, oh, they go to the hospital, they catch something in the hospital. Not, oh, they go to the hospital, they're paralyzed now, and or hospitalized for a few days. Propose and hope the shock doesn't kill them. Alright, are we getting a tiebreaker in chat? Happy How Games voted for propose, Game had voted for let's wait and find out. They're not long for this world propose. Okay, we're going with proposal. You propose to Red. Red says yes, of course. 8 years of marriage pass by and you decide to take Red on a huge vacation. Where do you take Red? Are we going to the beach or the countryside? Game, it's 100 points. I know that you have a lot more than 100 sparks racked up at this point. No, I'm expecting drowning. Yeah, I feel like country is the best call, but you guys get to decide. Neveros has voted for country. Are we getting a second vote in here to confirm that? Or to refute? I mean, here's the question. Can lightning strike the same place twice? Also, if I had brought Red the medicine and soup, would Red have just, like, choked on the soup? Is it specifically asphyxiation that's trying to, like, oh man, this is so dark. I'm not seeing anything else where I think we're going for countryside. We're going for countryside. You and Red were a strong couple with many awkward laughs and few arguments. Red can't swim, take a huge life insurance, and go to the beach. The day when you drove Red to the nearest hospital greatly increased his trust in you. From that day forward, he knew for sure you would always be there for him. Now I kind of want to go back in here and see what happens if we choose the beach trip at the end of the lifespan. Proposing to him was a definite yes, due to the large amount of trust and strength in the relationship. That's true, Zach. We could have been rich. We could have taken out a life insurance policy, been investigated for the next 20 years for murder. After marriage, you and Red decided to adopt 3 kids. I'm noticing a lot of adoption here with these partners. I mean, I guess you have to assume sorry, I guess you can't assume the player's gender either. Your relationship never became rocky, but there were some moments where the home you shared had a sense of tension and silence. Really? The best moment of the relationship was going to the beautiful countryside. He was very happy you didn't choose the beach. Hold on. Red enjoys fishing. Why would Red not want to go to the beach and catch some ocean fresh fish? How does that make sense? The marriage stayed strong all the way to the end. You have unlocked Red, good ending in the gallery. Could we get rich with blue though, Nebros is asking. There must be a way to end blue. Red remembers the alternate timeline. That's possible. Happy Cow Games, that is possible. Okay, back to title. Let's go ahead and check out the image we unlocked. Okay, so Red is clear, and we got this nice little... So, is this an office building or a school? That's what I can't tell right now. Okay, let's go back. I want to go back into Red and see what happens if we make the other choice. It's got so dark. Doop. Skip through everything. So for those of you who got here late, basically you have this introduction section where you get to meet each character really quickly, and my face is covering up some of the text. I apologize for that right now. But you get kind of this first impression of each character. They describe themselves. Pink is easygoing, green seems like they're in a cult, blue is a workaholic, red is hard introvert, yellow is super flirty. We chose yellow the first time, we chose red the second time. You can skip, you have all these questions you can ask, and they'll banter with each other, and the banter between them is the best part of this. Like, the banter was so good. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't go like full The Bachelor style with this, and have a 2-on-1 date where you get some like banter in between them. But we skipped to the choose who we want to date. I want to see what would have happened with red here if we chose the other option. Skip things. Specifically, I want to, yeah, I forgot to bring food. We're gonna help you reel that fish in because things got real dark when I didn't. Like, holy crap. Like, that's not even something that fits in the theme of this game. It's just like, oh, you're getting to know a person for who they are. Well, they died. Come on. I apologize. I apologize for those of you who were able to see me mouthing that word on stream, but like, really? I'm also kind of curious what happens if you choose to date somebody else, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. I hope that actually creates some variety in here. It's a typical school hall artwork. Thank you, Neveros. That's what I thought. I just couldn't place it. Seriously, Zach, red fishes but doesn't know how to swim. I'm, oh gosh. Okay, if red just dies here, we're gonna be the ones to propose again. We're just gonna check the alternate one. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna see what happens, guys. We're gonna see what happens. You and Red were a strong couple with many... Oh, I can't skip through this a little bit. Awkward last a few arguments, so I already knew that. Come on, let's skip ahead. I'm kind of disappointed there's not a quicker skip way through the ending stuff. The day when you drove Red to the nearest hospital, right. Built a trust. So what happens at the very end with the beach trip? Because Red really enjoyed the countryside trip, so Red's not going to enjoy the beach trip? And it's just going to be the okay ending? Is that how this is going to fall out? Let's never go fishing, Cypress says. Yeah, Cypress, I'm not a fan of fishing either all that much. Proposing, yeah, come on, let me skip. There wasn't even an indicator that, you know, Red is sick. Oh, you need to take them to the hospital right now because they're going to be paralyzed for a few days in the hospital. Give me some indicator on that, like especially, and also like with the fish thing, like go ahead and say that Red is a tinier person. I understand we're avoiding appearance, but saying that someone is very short and frail, that doesn't tell me a ton, you know, physically. The relationship never became rocky, but there were some moments where the home relationship had a sense of tension and silence. And I feel like that line is just about the reality of it, since we hit good ending with the other one. Oh, I forgot to get more water. Oh well. The best moment of the relationship was going to the beautiful beach, although he would have preferred to go to the countryside. It's not like you gave me the option to ask my partner where they wanted to go. Marriage stays strong all the way to the end. Da 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 da. Come on, let's skip through here. Oh, that still unlocks red good ending. Why is that? So that's just flat out I get good ending regardless at that point. I guess that's cool. That's also just kind of awkward. I also don't understand how I didn't get red bad ending from the death. Yeah, the last choice didn't matter. That bugs me a little bit. That half of this game needs to be a little bit fleshed out. So we're gonna I want to hear from you guys. What did you guys think about this? Let's get some feedback right here. I want to kill a quick 5 minutes. You got Mass Effect 3. That's kind of what it felt like, Zach. That is kind of what it felt like. There's no catastrophic ending. Seriously, that's such a... When you're basing a dating game on getting to know people for who they are, first off, why do you include their pictures on the intro screen? Like, it would have been really cool if we had these outlines of each characters here on the intro screen, or the title screen, and then they come into view as you unlock the endings. That would have been really cool. You know? Instead, we can see what these people look like from the start. They're just are they in reverse order? Because yellow is over here on the left, followed by red, so that's reversed so far. Yeah, Happy Cow games, I agree. Choose your own adventures are really difficult to decide how you impact things. Game, it is a skimpy game, but it's also a fairly cheap game on Steam. I believe it's a $2 game on Steam. Let me confirm that, even though Kirby had just confirmed that for me in chat. Yeah, this is a $2 game on Steam, it looks like. So it's definitely... The thing is, I don't know. I mean, as always, I leave it to you guys to decide. I'm gonna probably take... I don't know, this is... The first half of the game was actually really fun. Having the banter between them was so much fun. I like that so much. Like, that was... If we had more dating sims that have banter in them, I want to play them. Kind of flat out. See, and now Neveros is getting back to the original point in chat. Because what Neveros said is there's a lot that's off given the personality factor we're used to. Because Neveros and I were friends for years before actually finding out what each other looked like, you know? Same with Tlakahath and I. You know, that's why I kind of wanted to go into this, it was kind of a reminder of an earlier time where we had these really strong friendship connections that don't have a good word in the English language. And I feel like we need more of that. You know, there's definitely a lot of language that's forming around partnerships and different forms of I can't think of the right word. We're definitely creating a language to discuss relationships and partnerships, but we're not, it's almost always still in a sexually focused way. It's not talking about the more personality and platonic love that people form over trust and such, you know? And that's something that would have been really cool here. Like, obviously with Yellow things, you know, got physical, because Yellow was all about the physical. But Red just wanted somebody to be with and take care of, you know? And that's a very different kind of relationship. You know, Yellow wanted somebody to live life with and to have the whole, like, oh, we're enjoying these moments and we have this really strong physical chemistry too. I take the simplicity of this music, though. That's something that's getting me a little bit. Is there anything in the credits that's worthwhile? I mean, this is the way to do a credits thing, is you get these nice bits. Then again, like, you're showing off the characters again here. It's so weird for a game that's talking about personality. See, right here, this should have been the intro screen. That right there. Hold on, let's go back into that really quick. Let's go find that again. Yeah, I don't think I know what you look like, Zach, even though we've known each other since the X-Evo days back in 07, originally. See, why is this not the title screen? Like, that's a really cool image that doesn't show off everyone. And I get that you're covering up everyone's eyes with the things, and that's still a fair choice to include on top of that image. But no, it's one of the great things of the internet is that, especially in the early days of the internet, because now it's a bit different with just so much screen time. Like, you guys know me as this super energetic on-stream personality, whereas I tend to be a bit more laid back in person. Just in case anyone was curious about that. What am I missing in chat right now? Who exudes confidence and honesty? Rasp? This was definitely an interesting go. I'm really pleasantly surprised. On the credit screen, okay, that's what Rasp was saying. This was actually a lot. I did not expect this stream to be this enjoyable. Was the funny thing. So that's something I've got to really give credit for is having commentary on a dating sim. Actually worked out pretty well. The one of the credits in the far right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to kill stream for a few minutes. And we're going to come back with another indie title, which will still be community involved. Okay? So stand by. We're going to do a quick 5-minute break.